What's going on, guys? This is Prodigy and I'm bringing you another video on The Division, and today I'm going to be sharing with you guys what I think it would be the fastest way for a solo player. We're going to be focusing on solo players right now. The fastest way for a solo player to get high-end loot on The Division. Now, in this video, this is basically just going to be kind of my opinion type thing. You know, certain other players might prefer different ways of getting high-end loot, but I mostly play solo. I do play with friends occasionally, and this is just what I found to be the fastest way for me to get high-end loot. This actually has a lot to do with the new update that just occurred this week on The Division, and it makes it a little bit easier for players to get better high-end loot now, especially if you're playing solo, because now all named bosses, if you kill them, they will guaranteed drop a high-end item, no questions, no chance, no RNG madness. It will guarantee, well, kind of RNG because you don't know what it's going to be, but it is guaranteed that it will drop a high-end item, so you don't have to worry about getting a regular superior item. So because of this, my best suggestion to you would be to go back and replay any mission of your choosing, but replay it on hard mode, and once you beat the mission and kill the final boss, he will guarantee drop a high-end item for you. Which is pretty cool, because if you're past level 30 and you have a decent gear score of about at least 100 to 110, then you should be able to run through these missions pretty quickly. I'd say it take no more than 10 minutes for you to run through one mission, depending on the mission, of course, but you should be able to run through them fairly quickly, and once you get to that final boss, take him out, no problem, you'll get a high-end item. Now, it probably won't always be the item that you necessarily want or are looking for, but it is good nonetheless because it's good for Phoenix credits and it's good for crafting materials. So, you know, if you don't necessarily want the item that was dropped, you can craft it and get you some high-end crafting materials for crafting more high-end gear later on. And it's also good for Phoenix credits, like I just said, because especially if you're doing the daily challenges, which are another good way to get high-end loot. But because on top of the loot you also get the bonus Phoenix credits, which of course allows you to buy different stuff from the vendors, like blueprints and gear and weapons and things of that nature. So it's overall a win-win situation for you. You could even take it a step further and do all the missions on challenge mode, or you do the incursions. However, I definitely would not recommend that unless you're playing with a group of friends, a solid group of friends, because it is extremely difficult and is basically impossible if you're going to be going in solo. So hopefully this video was helpful to anybody looking to get more high-end gear in The Division. It's really not as difficult as you may think. If you use these methods, you can get a really nice set of gear in just a couple of hours played, and you can even do it solo, which is really the focus of this video, because I know a lot of people think this game is really hard to play solo, which it is. It can be really difficult to play solo at times, I would know. But it can be done, and you can get some really nice gear even playing by yourself. So if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like on it. I really appreciate it. And you can always subscribe if you want to see more videos on The Division or other games. But that's going to be it for me today, guys. Once again, this is Prodigy. Thanks for listening.